Hello everyone, it's Friday. Woohoo, happy Friday. Okay, let's do some foundations. So I want to make sure that I'm very clear with what is going on in Unit 10. So I made a review sheet. Let's review. Okay, the first most important thing that we're learning in Unit 10 is that we can tap and blend words with 5 sounds, just like slant. Slant. 5 sounds, slant. Number 2, many of these words with the 5 sounds have blends. Remember, before the unit in closed syllables, we were learning about blends, consonants that are next to each other so their sounds are very close together. And the way that we mark the blend, like I'm showing in the example here, is we underline each consonant separately. So in twist, the T and the W are blending, and the S and the T are blending. The I is not blending. Why is the I not blending? That's right, I is a vowel. Okay, now I know in other videos, I believe it was the first one, I said that you could also mark a closed syllable, which is true. In fact, twist could be marked as a closed syllable. But I want to just focus on marking the blends like I have here, and then our number 3. The fact that suffix S can be added to the words with 5 sounds. So here is our example. Slump. So slump is a word with 5 sounds. Slump. Slump. But if we add S to it, it says slumps. Now this is not new for us, boys and girls. We know about suffix S, right? It makes a word more than one, but our parents don't know. So in the video before this one, I reminded you and showed your parents that with suffix S, we circle the S like I did here and underline the base word. So let's just focus on those 3 things. Tapping and blending with 5 sounds, the fact that many of the words have blends and we can mark them, and now the fact that suffix S can be added to the ends of the words. Okay, so now let's make a word with 5 sounds and remember how we tap it. Remember, after our pinky, we go back to our pointer like this. Blast. Say it with me. Blast. Let's tap it. B-l-a-st. Blast. Now we can make the word blast. B-l-a-st. Blast. Okay, right? We have all of our sounds there. Check. Now, just like I said, we did a word with 5 sounds. Many of these words have blends. So, what do you think is blending? There's a blend in the beginning of the word. I'm actually saying it bl, bl. The B and the L, I can mark them separately. A cannot be part of the blend. Look, when we use the tile boards, we can see so clearly that A is not a consonant, it's a vowel. The end of the word, the S and the T, is also blending. So there we go, a word with 5 sounds that also has a blend. So let's spell it back. B, L, A, S, T. Okay, let's make sure we do one with suffix S. Here is one. Blinks. Say it with me. Blinks. And the boys and girls know that when we take the S away, that part of the word is called the base word. So if we take the S away from blinks, we have blink. Let's tap it. B-l-ink. Blink, blinks. So we can make blinks. B-l. And then I can get my glued sound, ink. And I can add S. So now I have the word blinks. Now, I already left those markings there because my B and my L are blending. But now I have to mark something else because I have a suffix S. So what am I going to do with suffix S? Think back to the review sheet for your parents, but boys and girls, we've been doing this for a long time. We know we circle the S, and then we underline the word that comes before the S, which we call the base word. Okay, so now let's review the sheet that there is for today. Now today, you do not have to submit this sheet. It is just for your practice. And you know, the most important thing in Foundations is that you're reading the words. Foundations is helping you read and write words. So the first and most important thing you're going to do with this worksheet is read the words. So I actually made this first word. That's the word blast. But let's see if I can sound out the second one. Stump. Okay, so you're going to go through and you're going to read the words. If you want a challenge, you can mark the blends in the words. So if I were going to mark stump, I would mark the S and the T. I would underline them separately. And I would underline the M and the P separately because they are blending. So remember, that's if you want a challenge, you can mark the words. Then you're going to read the sentences, and it's the same thing. If you want a challenge, you can mark the blends, but your only job really is to read through and make sure that you are reading the words with 5 sounds. Okay, boys and girls, and remember always when you're reading the sentences, if you take time to sound out first, go back to the beginning and read like a grown-up or read with fluency. All right, boys and girls, so I hope you have fun, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. Bye.